Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. It's another beautiful day that the Lord has blessed us with, and we're just going to rejoice and be glad in it. We're so thankful for all that He has done for us and what we know that He's going to do for us. So thankful for the opportunity to have prayer meeting last night. First time that we've had actual prayer meeting in the 6 months that I've been here, and because of COVID and everything that's been going on, and so we had prayer meeting, had a great service last night. Hope if for those that came, hope that you were blessed, and for those that didn't come, you need to come this Wednesday. We've been started our study in the book of Acts last night, and I think that it was a great start to that series. So we thank the Lord for that, and we appreciate each one that did come out for that service last night. But this morning, the verse of the day comes from Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 9, which says, "Know therefore that the Lord thy God, He is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love Him and keep His commandments to 1,000 generations." And this morning is kind of goes along with our what we talked about Sunday night about God. You know, I'm glad that we have this great God that loves us, that cares about us, that knows us today. Moses telling the people there at this time said, "Know therefore that the Lord thy God, your God, the one that we've been serving," and Moses, telling them, said, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, this is the God. He is the Lord thy God. He is God, the faithful God. And I'm glad that God is faithful today, and we can count on His promises. We can count on what He says this morning. We're so thankful that we have a God that we can call on to that is faithful. There's a lot of things in this world today that we can't really rely on. We can't really trust today. And as we think about all of the problems and all the situations that we have in this life, Lord, there's so many things that we question, and so many things that we wonder about, and we have problems dealing with today. But one thing that we don't have to worry about is God, because He is a faithful God. It's we who are unfaithful. It's us who let God down and let each other down today. And I apologize if I let you down, or if I make mistakes, and I ask you call me out on it. I'm not above trying to get better and trying to be a better person and be a better pastor today. But let's do it in love, and let's see what God can do with our church today. And I'll make mistakes, and I'll have problems today, but God doesn't make mistakes. God is faithful today, and I'm so glad that we have that rock that we can stand on, that faithfulness that we know that we can count on, no matter what is going on in life, no matter what is going on with the problems in the situations of our life. I'm glad that we know that we have a faithful God that we can count on. But if you look at this, He tells them there, He said, the faithful God which keepeth covenant and mercy with them. And then that would be great if it stopped there, that He keeps His promise, but it doesn't stop right there. And a lot of times we don't like the next part of it because it has a requirement for us then. See, this is a conditional thing. It says, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love Him and keep His commandments. See, that's the part that we don't like. We want great things from God a lot of times, but it takes us doing our part too, and it takes us showing our love and keeping His commandments. And it's not a hard thing to keep His commandments. It's not a hard thing. I've talked about this before here on this program that there are two major commandments that Jesus gives to us. They asked Him what the greatest commandment was, and so He told them. It said, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and all thy mind. And then second is likened to it, that thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Upon these two laws, or upon these two commandments, hang the whole law. If we could keep those two commandments, then we would be okay. We wouldn't have any other problems or any other things that we have to go through. We wouldn't sin in any other instance. If you love God, you're not going to sin against God. If you love your neighbor and you love people, you're not going to sin against the people. So this morning, if we could just hang on those two commandments, then God would bless us in a mighty way. And God already blesses us more than we deserve this morning. But if we want even greater blessings, then be obedient to Him and see what God can do for you in your life, and see what God can do in your families and in your church today, that we can have a closer walk with Him. So this morning, my challenge to you is to keep His commandments and bask in the love that He has for you. And by the way, He doesn't love you just because you keep His commandments. He loves you no matter who you are. But if we keep His commandments, it's going to be that much greater. So this morning, my challenge to you is to keep His commandments, trust in Him, and follow His direction, and see what God can do in your life through His love and through His mercy. So today, let's keep first things first, and the first things first has to be about God today. So let's keep first things first, and have a great day. And Dale, I appreciate you tuning in, and I've seen you type in today, and I appreciate you tuning in, and the many others again that chime in. And again, you can use that as a prayer request, and we are praying for you all each day. And if you have a prayer need, please let me know about it, and we'll pray for you. And I hope that the Lord will bless you as you do keep first things first. I'll hope to see you tomorrow. God bless.